Well, boys and girls, here we are today with episode 17, and it's just getting very, very tasty. Today, it's all cup action, so please do like, subscribe and get notified of future uploads to the Priisek channel, and please get over and support us. More the merrier, with those thumbs up and comments down below. And let's go and play Bruges and Chelsea. Yes, there's only been a few games since we last seen you, but all important games in that. West Bromwich Albion, a 4-0 victory. Absolutely cracking game in this one. And then Club Bruges, a 2-0 victory. I was hoping to have it more cut and dried and drawn a line under it before the second leg, but 2-0, it's not done yet. And then Crystal Palace, a 1-1 draw. So they've been a bit of a nemesis of ours this year, but hopefully we can turn it around for Bruges and Chelsea. Yeah, so we've got Saka and Christian Ek out now as well. He's out for 5 to 7 weeks, so not ideal, but hopefully we can turn things around without them in there. I'd say turn it around. We've got Chelsea, and I'm not looking forward to that one, to be honest. We've got to do them. Ramsdale in goal, Livramento, Hutchinson, Saliba and Lashley. Noble at the base. Yeah, Lamorna's not here. It's a bit late for her tonight. Tunker, Milinkovic, Elliott in midfield, Moutinho and Marcos up top. We can't allow complacency to undo the good work from the first leg, so get out there and start from scratch. That's got the boys focused. And here we are. Champions League. Oh, God. Next year, please. Europa League football. Oh, I really do want that Champions League, I tell you. This Europa League malarkey, it's alright, but we've got to do a bit more to get into that standard. So here we go today. Right, into it straight away. I think we should be alright, but Bruges did give us a few frights in that first leg. Noble now picking up the ball. Livramento, Milinkovic out to Lashley. Elliott giving the ball away. He's been looking quite good while he's been playing, but that's not a great start. Livramento wins the ball back. Go Moutinho back out to Livramento down that right hand side. In, and the keeper makes the save. 6 minutes on the clock. Big punt upfield from Bruges. We do get it back. Come on, lads. Let's put this tie to bed. And nothing silly. Lashley now to Saliba. In to Marcos, who drops deep. Milinkovic over to Moutinho. Pushes him a bit wide. Puts the ball in. Marcos! 12th goal of the season for João Marcos. Jim. Yes, Jim's back. Lamorna's gone to bed, so Jim comes in to fill in. Now what a finish this is. Milinkovic, what a ball to Moutinho. We thought he'd been driven wide, but it opened up the space, and there he was at the far post. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed, Jim. Absolutely fantastic. 1-0 to the good. That should put the tie to bed, and any lingering doubts? I just don't know. Livramento now. Moutinho. Elliott gives it to Lashley. Lashley, too hot to handle for the goalkeeper. Now, Moutinho. I was going to say, we don't normally see them short. Milinkovic to Noble. Moutinho straight offside. I thought he did. I wasn't too sure about that, but it did happen. Now, as it stands, Bruges haven't done a lot, but that doesn't mean anything. We've seen what happened in previous episodes, especially against Bayern Munich. Blooming nightmare. Tunker to Moutinho. Beats his man, and there it is for his 40th goal of the season. He's just beat Thierry Henry's record of 39 in the season. Jim, fantastic finish. João Marcos into Milinkovic. Tunker turns his man, pings a beautiful pass, and what a finish by Moutinho. Absolutely stunning finish. Right, that is the game set and match, you would think, and through to the next round of the Europa League. We got it right. Europa League. Oh, that's just gone wide. Who was that? That was Hutchinson with the header. We do need to get better from set pieces, even though they say that we've been doing quite well with the old set pieces. From the board, yeah, it's a funny one. Saliba giving the ball away to Platt. Surely that's a good old English name. Ex-Arsenal player, David Platt. Is it a relation? Is he a Platt? He's a Belgian lad called Ben Platt. Okay. Maybe David's been out in Belgium doing something. I don't know. Right. Ramsdale now to Saliba. Gets it out to Hutchinson. Lovely football by Arsenal. Beautiful ball to Moutinho. He's in. And what an absolute nightmare for the defender. He's taking him down. And is it João Marcos to step up and just rolls it into the back of the net? Lovely stuff. Jim, I wondered who was going to take the penalty, to be honest, and Marcos stepped up. Very confident. Yes, we'll have some of that. 3-0 now, 5-0 on the night. That's the way to do it. Keep it going. Let's see this second half through. In fact, we will do a balanced mentality and we will make a few changes in a minute just to freshen things up. In fact, I think we'll do it early. So 5 changes made. Noble, Tunker, Lashley, Hutchinson and Milinkovic off. Jean, Gilbert, Antipov, Gravenberch and Hadji on. Right, here we go. Let's have a couple of nice goals for some of these fringe players, if you like. It would be nice to get a few more goals. But it is, of course, Bruges who make the first. Part of the headlines here, my goodness me, that was nearly a headline. If that had gone in with half an hour to go, that could have been a little bit, yeah, let's not go getting us too silly. Let's have a shout of focus, because I'm not quite sure why they're all fussing. I would have preferred to have stayed on the bench, it said. Hadji with an absolute blockbuster. They all would have... that's right. The focus has sorted them. I did wonder for a minute that they were saying they'd rather stayed on the bench. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a game that we're winning and we should win this comfortably now. But at the end of the day, you got to play football. That's what you're here for. That's what you're paid for. Chelsea in a couple of days' time. It's a free kick and Moutinho on it. 41st goal of the season. He is a superstar. Jim, how is he still not world class or elite? I don't get it. He came off Wonder Kid just to be a striker. I don't get it. You're golden boy. You win that trophy and you don't become world class or elite. I don't quite get it. And there we are. Convincing win. Beautiful stuff. That's what we like to see. I'll find out in a minute who we get in the next round as well. Moutinho picks up man of the match. How many has he had now? Let's have a quick look a minute. He is now on man of the matches for this season 15 in total. That is absolutely crazy. Oof. He really is on fire. Right, let's go off and find out who we're going to get in that next round, because I think we'll have that before we've got that FA Cup game. And here is that draw. Let's start it. Let's get the speed going. Start the draw. Oh my goodness me. What's it going to get? Because there's only 7 teams now, isn't it? That's it. It is the quarter-finals. We've got Cologne. Right, we can advance to the end. Let's have a look. See the draw in full. Second out the hat again. Newcastle's still in it as well. PSV, Lazio, Betis, Sporting and Mönchengladbach. So Cologne, where are Cologne? Cologne are 16th in the Bundesliga. That should be alright. And now it's the draw for the semi-finals. Let's start the draw. How's it going to work out? Of course we're first out the hat. Against... Come on. Oh, Newcastle and PSV. My word. So that is one heck of a setup. could be Lazio, Betis, Sporting or Mönchengladbach if we can beat this lot. Superb. So Alan Martino is smashing records left, right and centre. He's just done Henry's record of most goals in the season, and now he wants to break Bukayo Saka's record for assists. He got 19 at the moment. Saka's got them from last season. He actually had 19 assists, so could be breaking that record soon as well. So here we go for that quarter-final against Chelsea. Ramsdale in goal. Pedersen comes in at right back because Livramento a little bit unfit. Hutchinson and Antipov. Again, Saliba very unfit. Lashley at left back. Noble at the base. Hadji, Milinkovic and Gravenberch to come in and freshen up that midfield a little bit. Moutinho and Fernandez up top. Again, more freshening up. It's only been 2 days. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. This is going to be a pretty closely fought rivalry. Play for the fans, give them a boost. Oh, they're inspired. The boys are raring to go. Quarter-final at the Emirates Stadium. Here we go. Lovely, lovely stuff. For a minute, I just wondered what name they're going to call it today. It's not Arsenal Arena or whatever they've been calling it. Back to the Emirates again. I do wonder sometimes. The game is just toying with me, just having a bit of fun. And it's Tottenham and Reading in one of the other games as well, so that's interesting. Right, here we go. 16 minutes gone. A shout of encourage. Not a lot going on. We've had a couple of shots more than them, but not a lot to be said about. 22 minutes on the clock and hardly a highlight in sight. It is obviously big rivalry today, and we do need to do something about it. Fire them up after 31 minutes. Come on, boys. We've overwhelmed and pressurised a few of them. I don't care. Come on. Zinedine Zidane actually in charge of Chelsea. Just realised that. Moutinho, what are you doing, son? Encourage. Come on. A 6.4. See, again, this goes back to what I was saying before, where it sort of bit me in the backside because it didn't happen. But Moutinho, he doesn't seem to like big games. Not happy with the performance out there. Moutinho seemed very motivated by that. Whether that's going to mean he's going to get more of a performance out of him, we shall see. Milinkovic, another one not having his best of games out there. Hadji just been booked as well. But Gravenberch with the free kick. Ball in! And it's just over the bar. I think from Hadji's actual header, so maybe he's not playing that bad. Maybe make some time for some substitutions, I would say. 60-minute mark. Right, 4 changes made. 1 left in the bag just in case. Livramento, Tunker, Elliott and Marcos on. Hadji, Moutinho has been taken off. Milinkovic and Pedersen, who's not playing very well. Right, a shout of encourage. We're 1 yellow card away. Fine, thank you very much, but we're not interested in that sort of malarkey. Thank you. Please, and all that. Right, come on. Ball whipped in. Hutchinson with the header, but it sails over. Gravenberch having a bit of a moment in there. I think we do need to make another quick change here just to freshen things up, maybe with Gravenberch. Let's have a little look a minute. So it will be Bitsabu coming on and Noble moving up and Antipov going into that midfield role. And we'll see what that does. With 9 minutes to go, I don't want a replay. Demand more. 5 minutes of this match left. It's pretty even. To say that is crazy. Look at that. 15 shots each. Oh my days. It's going to be a replay. And that is not exactly what we want. Or is it extra time? It is extra time. Another substitution, please. 1 second. Hang on a minute. Hutchinson. Oh, really? Or Lashley? Have we got anybody to play out there? Is there anybody who can play on? Oh, Gilbert. Of course. He'll do. We'll bring him on. A shout of fire up. It's Chelsea with the highlight. That's not ideal. And we made all these changes as well. But hopefully we're going to win the ball back and score a goal, because we don't seem to be pressing very much. There seems to be a lot of Chelsea play. Livramento, he's won the ball. That was a risky tackle. Noble, forward to Fernandez. Fernandez cuts back, gives it to Livramento. Livramento down that right-hand side now. Beats his man, cuts back into Tunker. Tunker to Fernandez. Harvey Elliott! Get in there, my son! Oh, yes! Jim. Oh, my word. What a finish this is. By Harvey Elliott. My goodness me. Livramento pulls the ball back to Tunker, who then finds Fernandez. Square ball. Elliott swings and pivels and pivot and swing. All that. Boom, boom. Yes. Yes, indeed. My word. Second half of extra time. Balanced mentality. A shout of focus for these last 15 minutes. We are absolutely out on our feet. Thankfully, there's a 2-week break for internationals. Because look at these players, they are absolutely out on their feet. It's an understatement. Hutchinson on a 46 now. Poor lad. But that will do. It's gone to extra time. It is 1-goal game. Lovely, lovely stuff. Beautiful feeling. You can have a beautiful feeling, that is for sure. Fantastic stuff. And off we go now for a 2-week break. Or is it going to do the draw? We've won the quarterfinal. Can we see who we got? And we have got the draw. So here we go. Let's start it. Let's get it going. All the speeds and stuff. And see who we're going to have. It's Manchester United first out the hat against Manchester City. Oh my goodness, we've got Spurs in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Oh my word. Dennis Bergkamp doing the semi-final as well. He could not have picked that better, could he? Thank you, Dennis. You're an absolute superstar. Off to Wembley against Spurs. Well, just looking at these fixtures, I think we're going to have a bit of deja vu about us, because we've got Cologne, Tottenham, Cologne, Tottenham. We're not going to do all 4 games in one. We'll split it down the middle. It's going to be Cologne, Tottenham, Cologne, Tottenham. Well, deja vu it will be, boys and girls. Thank you very much for watching. Please smash those thumbs, because we do really appreciate all of your support around here, and the more support the better. And please comments down below. We'll see you next time out for Cologne and Spurs. Oh, we gotta beat them, surely. That's in the league. Then we got them in the cup.